Hey guys, how's it going? Midway Piper here. Hope all is going well. Happy Saturday. Just wanted to come out and talk about an interesting experience I had yesterday. But first things first, housekeeping. I am smoking my little pot. This is, let's see if it'll show up. It's a Brewer Junior. And give me a second. There we go. In it, I have some St. Bruno flake from December 22. I haven't had plain St. Bruno flake in a long time. Normally when I have St. Bruno flake, I mixed it with Cold Blood Red Moon for my St. Chiruno mix. So it's sort of like a dark fired Kentucky cherry. Very similar actually to what I just smoked yesterday, which is part of the story. And that was Ken Byron Ventures Dark Fire Cherry. So this is a smaller pot-shaped pipe, and it's nice for when I have some of the stronger tobaccos, if I don't want a huge bowl. But yeah, so today's story has to do with these dudes right here. Yeah, these dudes. Now, they are just your standard long reach Bic lighters. These, at the end of the day, they're kind of just my preference as far as a lighter for lighting my pipes. They hold their fluid well. So, yesterday I went and got an X-ray on my hand. If you missed my last video, I've had some like arthritis issues. It feels like arthritis in my hands off and on for the last couple years, and it really kicked up this past week. And my my ring finger and my pinky on my right hand really swelled up. And if you saw the last video, they're looking a heck of a lot better. Still a bit swollen, but getting there. I have almost full range of movement in all my fingers, which is great. So I went and I got an X-ray done on my hand yesterday. And then I had a chiropractor appointment a little bit later in the afternoon. And, I knew it was going to be it wasn't really worth driving home between the appointments. It was long enough that I would have time to get home, or I'd get to my other appointment too early. But there was also not enough time that if I came back home, I'd pretty much have to turn around and go right back again. So I brought a pipe with me. And after the X-ray, I was going to have a pipe and just relax a little bit before I went to my chiropractor appointment. Got my bowl all lit up, or packed. Got the charring light done. Tamped it down. Went to go give it a good light, and the damn fluid was gone. Used the last of it on that charring light, which upon reflection, I should have known because, you know, it had been acting a little weird, which they normally do when they're running out of fluid. And I didn't have another lighter with me. So I was right near a CVS, so I figured, CVS, of course they're going to have lighters, right? Well, this CVS they redid not long ago. And they don't even have any cashier stands there. They've replaced it all with, I think, 3 or 4 self-checkouts. And that's it. So, whatever. I went looking around. You know, the reason I mention that is because that's normally where they keep the lighters, is at the checkout, right? So, I went in, looked around, couldn't find any lighters. I even found a whole section for charcoal and lighter fluid. No lighters with it. So I went up to the front desk, or I went up to one of the people that was working there near the checkouts, and I was like, hey, where do you guys keep the lighters? And she said, oh, we don't stock lighters. And I was like, what? What do you mean you don't stock lighters? She goes, yeah, CVS has decided that they don't want to have anything to do to contribute to smoking anymore, so we don't sell lighters anymore. Okay. Crazy. So I left CVS. And all the gas stations near there, they're very small. There's not really a space to park, just to run in real quick. And I had filled up previously, so I had a full tank of gas. I wasn't about to take up a pump just to run in for a lighter. So I continued on my drive, and I was like, there's a Target over here. Perfect. It's Target. How are they not going to have lighters, right? So I go into Target and go to the checkout area. Only like 1 or 2 lines had any lighters, which is very strange. Grab the 2-pack, right? Hold on. Grab the 2-pack. It's all I had. It's literally the only item I had. And it was right at the self-checkouts. So I scanned the lighters. And the checkout says, must verify age. Wait for assistance. There is no one around. There is not a single employee around that is not in one of the full-on checkout lines. Looking around, no one even close. So I take the lighters, I go to self-checkout, or the main checkout line, standing behind, everybody and their best friend is in line with carts full of stuff. And I finally get up there. She scans the lighters. And she's like, I need to see your ID. I'm like, what's the deal? They're lighters. Like, what? What do you need to see an ID for? They're lighters. I'm not buying cigarettes. I'm not buying alcohol. It's a lighter. And she goes, not my thing. It's a Target thing. They want to see ID for lighters. So I gave it to her and off I went. But what the heck? What's going on? Why? I mean, if you don't know, I'm in New York. So yes, I understand it's much more whatever. But a lighter? Really? I can go to my grocery store and pick up lighters all day. And never had to be carded for it. I haven't got one in a little while, so maybe they've changed rules. Maybe it's I don't know. But I can't believe the adventure it took to get a lighter. Have you guys had that issue? Is it just me? Is it times a changing? I know there's, I don't even know. I don't even know. But it was just the strangest thing. So, anyway, just curious if anyone else has had that issue. What a mess. So yeah, my fingers are getting better. My hands still hurt. Um, but the swelling's going down, getting movement back in my fingers. I've been taking prednisone for the last, today was day 3, I think. So I assume that is what's helping with the swelling, but I have a follow-up appointment in a little less than a month now to go over the results from the x-ray and the blood tests. My doctor suspects it'll take a little while for the blood test results to come back. They ran a whole slew of autoimmune tests. If you missed the last video, I get like seasonal arthritis in my hands, which I know is not a thing. I've been told by everybody and my doctor it's not a thing. I don't know. It is for me. Summer and winter, perfectly fine. Fall and spring, when the weather's really changing, my hands hurt. I don't know. I don't know. I know it doesn't make any sense, but that's the reality of my life. So I would love to have that figured out. I have been tested for Lyme. It came back negative. So, not that means anything. I was talking to someone the other day, and they had knee pain and swelling in their knee. A friend of theirs had knee pain and knee swelling. Tested for Lyme, came back negative. And then one time when the knee was swollen, they went and extracted fluid from the knee. And that fluid came back positive for Lyme. So, who knows? If you're not familiar, Lyme disease is a huge thing in the Northeast. There are ticks aplenty. And the majority of my job is working outside, often in areas of taller vegetation. So it is not unusual for me to find ticks on me. I do a pretty thorough tick check every day, especially when I'm outside doing stuff. So I know for a fact that I have not had a tick on me for more than 24 hours, which is normally what is involved with the transmission of Lyme. But who knows? There's also other tick-borne diseases that are not Lyme. But hopefully something will come back in this this Lyme panel, or this autoimmune panel, that'll enlighten a little bit. So we will see. We will see. I'm not sure what my upcoming video schedule is going to look like. On Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. Wednesday and Thursday I'm taking off of work, and we're going to Legoland, which is only about 40 minutes from here. But they've got a whole Lego themed hotel and everything, and it's sort of our big summer ordeal. So we booked a night at the hotel. We'll spend 2 days in the Legoland park, 1 night at the hotel. Drive home Thursday night. So we'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Just curious if anyone else has had any issues as silly getting a lighter as that was. But yeah, I hope you all have a good weekend. And I'll see you all. Oh, Jess Piping. That video for Jonathan, that was good. That was pretty funny. I did enjoy that. Thank you for posting that. All right, now that's it, I think. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Bye.